Hey everybody, it's Alex Bracke with the Valor Group. Today's question comes from a buyer in Stafford about credit scores and sources to, get your credit score information. The question from our client in Stafford, Virginia was basically, he went and got his credit rating from, kind of a consumer agency like I know a lot of the places will do it, American Express, Discover Card, Credit Karma, right, will kind of give you updates with your credit score. But what he found was the credit score that he got back from the mortgage lender looked a lot different. And so he was like, what the heck? I thought my credit was a lot better than what the mortgage lender said it was. And the truth of the matter is, depending on where you're going for your credit score at that time, they use different systems, if you will. So whereas a system like a Credit Karma or Discover Card, it's not that they're giving you wrong information. What they're doing is they're only looking at part of the data. They are looking at all the usual suspects like paying bills on time, right? Were you late for credit card payments, any of that stuff. But when you go for a mortgage loan, it's sort of a pretty big deal. They do a little bit more digging than, say, a Credit Karma or Discover Card might. So for instance, little things that, you may not even think of, right? Maybe an unpaid parking ticket from, Washington, D.C. or from, Leesburg, Virginia, right? An unpaid parking ticket from 5 years ago. That could come up in the mortgage lender search, and so that would have a negative effect on your credit score if something like that is there. The moral of the story, guys, is really important. Even if you've, say, bought a car recently, or you pay attention to your Credit Karma score, it's still really important to link up with a mortgage lender who's going to be able to point you in the right direction as it relates to your credit for a mortgage, because it is going to be different, guys. The analogy I like to use for this is it's sort of like your home valuation, right, that a lot of these automated systems use, like Zillow's Zestimate, right? I tell folks, nice tool. It can be helpful to see if your home's value, just generally speaking, if it's going up or down, but it's not a good tool to use to determine a specific valuation at a specific point in time. So use a lot of those other services like the Credit Karmas of the world the same way. Great tool to see if your credit's going up or down, but to determine exactly what your credit score is at a particular moment in time, not a great idea. So guys, if you have any other questions, never hesitate to reach out. And my name is Alex Bracke, or with the Valor Group at Pearson Smith Realty. Happy to help you out here in Northern Virginia. Thanks so much.